Yo YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Tuck back with another video, and today we're reacting to all 30 picks of the 2025 NBA draft. Alright, now I know the draft was last night. I really want to do it live, except I was laggy and I was sleepy too. I fell asleep at like the 7th pick in the draft, so we're just gonna react to it right here. Get this content out the way. Let's watch. No promos.
Dallas Mavericks select Cooper Flag.
Okay.
25 NBA draft. The Dallas Mavericks select Cooper Flag from Duke University.
And everybody saw this. Congrats.
There's such a
Super obvious #1 pick. Super obvious. Yes, sir. Hey, my Dookie, let's stand up, bro. You love to see it. Love to see it, bro.
Twin brother Ace, and now Dallas, a franchise whose eras are defined by two names.
With the 2nd pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs.
I had to make sure I wasn't lying. My bad.
Dylan Harper.
Oh, let's go back.
25 NBA draft. The San Antonio Spurs select Dylan Harper.
Now, right here, to me, hey, this is a hot take. I think if Ace Bailey wasn't acting like a dumbass, and the nigga got his fucking attitude and whatever, his morals correct, I feel like he's better than Dylan Harper. I think, and I also feel the Spurs have so many point guards, bro. De'Aaron Fox. Well, Stephon Castle could high-key play the point. Stephon Castle. De'Aaron Fox. Chris Paul, even though he's probably going to leave and he's 39. There's no reason for him to be there anymore. You have like 2 or 3 great point guards. Not great, but solid point guards that could, feed off this team. I know they have somebody else, too. I just can't think. Right? They have somebody else, though. Ace Bailey is a 6'10". He's like, I hate comparing people to KD, but he's like KD, bro. He's just a straight bucket. Tweet cross, hezzy pull. He dunking on people doing standing windmills. We like, bro. But, hey, Dylan Harper's a great pick, bro. Dylan Harper's nice. Why Ace look? Hold on. You know what? Let's go back to this nigga. Ace looked like somebody that got, like, he was a bully that got bullied. Like, you know that one bully that everybody's like, man, you ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I feel like Ace tried to bully people. Like, I don't know. He seemed like he mean, but a nice person. He's like, I don't know, bro.
The 19-year-old Dylan Harper out of Rutgers. This is, of course, a family and a team.
That's a great pick, though.
That knows this process
Wait,
well.
did y'all know Dylan Harper's dad is Ron Harper, bro? I just found this out last night when I was watching this.
Kindergarten to high school.
With the 3rd pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select VJ Edgecombe from Bimini.
Hey, unless you give me a sponsorship, do not hit me with no ads, bro.
Bahamas and Baylor University.
VJ, that's a great pick.
Sharing a hug with his mom, Vendra. What a moment for this family. Talk to VJ, and it's just so evident the pride he carries for the Bahamas, where he grew up. This is his family in the stands here. And he says the toughness, the heart, and playing on concrete, that shaped him.
With the 4th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Con Knipple.
Another Dookie, hey. And this is a crazy, like, I feel like I love Knipple. I love Knipple. And I know Ace Bailey, you can't really take a shot because he didn't want to do no workouts, no little interviews or none of that. Knepple's nice. Knepple's more than just a shooter. Everybody, they see Knipple, it's like, oh, he's a white boy, he can only shoot. No, Knepple's nice. Knipple might hit your ass with a tween cross, tween step back and pull that bitch. Walk down the court like these, like throwing threes up in the air. But, bro, Ace Bailey, just imagine, LaMelo Ball, half the time, Brandon Miller, if he's not hurt, and Ace Bailey. That is an electric big three, bro. I don't see, and I know we always say a couple years for LaMelo because LaMelo just can't stay on the court. But in a couple years, if they're all healthy, that's going to be a scary front court or back court, whatever. It'd be confusing because the front court, I'll be thinking front court. Ain't the front court guards? No, the front court is big. I'll be thinking the front of a court, like, is the front of the half court. I don't know. Look, we're not even going to talk about that. It'll make me sound stupid.
Good call, Andrea. Another Dookie drafted here in the top 5. Knipple, he comes from a basketball family here. His mom, Shari, is the all-time leading scorer in Wisconsin Green Bay women's history.
With the 5th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Arius Ace Bailey.
Hey, Ace. I'm so high up expectation for this man, bro.
With Ace Bailey,
Great pick.
never about his talent, but simply
Even though he kind of looks stupid.
Big Ten all-freshman selection.
Hold on, the fit is hard, though. Hey, the fit is hard. The fit is hard, I'm not gonna lie. And he iced out? Okay. It just sucks that you sent him to a cursed franchise, bro. Cause I don't care, you can put anybody on the Jazz, they'll never be good.
2025 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Trey Johnson.
I wasn't here for this. Alright.
University of Texas.
Yeah. That nigga did not want to go there.
Trey Johnson, the 6'5" guard out of Texas, sharing this moment
Nah, he
with
did
his
not wanna go
dad,
there.
Richard, his mom, Priscilla, and of course his younger siblings as well.
With the 7th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Jeremiah Fears.
You don't know what's been crazy? We've been watching it on that the whole time.
Gifted is the word our draft expert.
Hey, Jeremiah Fears is another one of them ones, bro. I love Jeremiah Fears. Ain't he like 17, 18? That ain't he short. I love short guards. He's nice. He's gonna be a problem. You put him off the bench as a 6-man, 7-man, bro. He gonna do everything you need for an offense. I'm telling you. Watch. Watch.
With the 8th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Yegor Demon from Moscow.
His name is Yegor? I thought it was Igor. I'm tripping. Is he like super nice? Bro, I'm not watching BYU. I don't know who plays for BYU. Maybe now AJ DeBanta. That's all I know, bro. I think he's nice.
With the 9th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Colin Murray Boyles from the University of South Carolina.
Great pick. He's shaking his head no. And that nigga does not want to go there. That's crazy. He said, look, his mom's like, I know, baby. You gotta go there. I think the Raptors is nice, bro.
With the 10th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Kaman Malawach.
Another Dookie. Hey, that's an amazing pick, Houston. Houston, that's an amazing pick. Actually, wait. That's an amazing pick. Who's their center? Sengun? Who's their power forward? KD? Never mind. He's going to come off the bench.
And Duke University.
Hey, great pick, though. He's going to be nice.
The clear emotion.
And he crying, man. Love to see it, bro.
Kaman Malawach and his family.
Only if he did some shit in the fucking college basketball playoffs or whatever. March Madness.
NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Cedric Coward.
Who?
From Washington State University.
Who? They're gonna look like a my career player. Good. I created him.
Trailblazers select Colin Coward here.
Is he nice? I don't want to disrespect, bro.
This is a young man with the ultimate bet on yourself story.
With the 12th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Noah Essengay.
I heard about you.
Saint-Jean-du-Bray, France.
I heard about him.
The Womb Club in Germany.
Ain't he like
Noah Essengay,
a great rim runner, bro? Where he go to Chicago?
In this draft.
They ain't gonna be nothing
With the
either.
13th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Derek Queen.
Hey! Hold on. The Hawks might be a sleeper. They just traded. They got Kristaps for a like. Oh, shoot. What they get Kristaps? What they get? Niang? Oh yeah, he's trash. He gonna be in China about 2 months. Like they really got Kristaps, and they only got Kristaps because the Celtics are dumb, and they said that he didn't play in the playoffs, so his value's off. If y'all trade a 7'4" sniper that can dribble the ball, finish, he's just a little injury prone. You give Trae Young Kristaps. That's wild, bro. That's pick and pop. And then you still got Onyeka Okongwu, bro. We're throwing lobs. Jalen Johnson's getting lobs. You got Dyson Daniels playing defense. Then we got Derek Queen off the bench. Oh, my God. Oh, my. That team's about to be. Hey, from right here, right now, mark my words. By the end of the season, they're a top 4 seed, Atlanta Hawks. Top 4 seed, bro.
Some clear excitement from the fans.
Let's go. Great pick.
Right here, Derek Toby
Great pick.
sharing this moment with his mom and doing something great for her.
With the 14th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Carter Bryant.
Okay.
University of Arizona.
Hey, Carter Bryant's nice, too. Ain't he like, but isn't he like another small forward, bro? Don't they?
This quote from
Then he's like a
Arizona
backup
coach Tommy
big.
Lloyd sums up Carter Bryant pretty well. He says, quote, he checks 2 boxes that are really hard to check. He's an elite talent, and he has elite character.
With the 15th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft,
Who OKC getting?
the Oklahoma City Thunder select Thomas Sorber from Georgetown University.
I don't know him either. Congrats, bro. Oh, he looks sweet. Yeah.
This is incredible for Thomas.
He
his
looks like
mom,
he
and his
bakes
sister.
with his mom, bro.
This
Like
family
he bakes cookies
has
with his family.
a really moving story. His mother, Tanae, escaped the Liberian Civil War and came to the United States. And Thomas says that
They have
after his
braces?
father passed away, his mom stepped into the role here.
With the 16th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Young Hansen.
Who? Give me a sponsorship before you hit me with ads. You hit me up.
From Zibo, China, and the Qingdao
Bro,
Eagles.
he's sitting in a crowd. No way, bro.
From
He didn't think he was gonna get picked. He's literally with the fans, bro. He was eating popcorn.
and the Qingdao Eagles.
Hey, he might be nice. Look, that's not even a suit he wanted to wear, bro. Look, he's buttoning it up, getting it ready.
This pick is on its way to Portland. Jan Hansen, who led the Chinese Basketball Association in blocks and ranked in the top 10 in field goal percentage for Perk. I just love when a young man who doesn't know whether or not he'll hear his name called in the first round, he still comes and he sits in the stands and he waits for his moment.
Look, is that Rich Paul meeting him?
As part of a deal to be finalized later, the Portland Trail Blazers are trading to the Memphis Grizzlies the draft rights to Cedric Coward, the 11th pick, and the Grizzlies are trading to the Trail Blazers the draft rights to Young Hansen, the 16th pick. With the 17th
Wait, so the Blazers
pick in
got-
the
okay.
2025
I was
NBA
pointless.
Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Yoann Birangi from Strasbourg, France.
I didn't think it was gonna be a light-skinned dude with that name, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yoann Beranger, he was born in France, but he played last season in Slovenia. And as a kid, he played soccer, but he actually began playing basketball when he grew out of his cleats and he couldn't find any new ones.
And with the 18th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Walter Clayton Jr. from the University of
He got picked? Yo, that just goes to show if you have a good 4-game stretch when it matters, bro, you would get picked. Nobody knew who he was until the March Madness, bro. And I'm not gonna lie. No hate, no shade, no shade. He went crazy. I'm just saying, like, nobody knew who Buddy was. That just means lock in, bro. That's all we gotta do. Lock in. Congrats, bro. Where are he going? He going to Washington?
And we get to see it in real time.
Absolutely. Motion's building up.
He got a kid?
He's been waiting to get his name
Damn.
called.
They go to
You
Washington.
get a golden opportunity to go to Washington, and that young man is going to perform.
With the 19th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Nolan Traoré
I know about him.
from Charenton, France, and the San Quentin basketball in France.
Nolan Traoré, another French player drafted tonight. He comes to the NBA after spending last season playing for France's top pro league.
With the 20th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Kasparis Yakuchonis from Vilnius,
I
Lithuania,
might have heard of
from the
him too.
University of Illinois.
Kasparis Yakuchonis, nicknamed KJ. He
Yeah.
was, you got that one?
I wasn't going to even try. I was going to work on it this summer.
With the 21st pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Will Riley
Okay.
from Kitchener, Canada, and
Okay.
the University of Illinois.
That's a good pick. That's a sleeper.
Illinois players go back to back. KJ and Will are now the first pair of Illinois first-round picks since Darren Williams
That's a
and
sleeper.
Luther Head in 2005.
We have another trade to announce. As part of a deal to be finalized later, the Washington Wizards are trading to the Utah Jazz the draft rights to Walter Clayton Jr., the 18th pick, and the Jazz are trading to the Wizards
Wait.
the draft rights to Will Riley, the 21st pick. With the 22nd
Wait.
pick in
Hold
the
on.
2000
So Walter. Fuck, I sound British. So Walter Clayton Jr. He's on the Jazz now. I don't know. They just traded the Jazz just traded a stud, bro.
draft
A
rights
hidden
to
gem.
Will Riley, the 21st pick.
They just traded
With
a
the
hidden gem.
22nd pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Drake Powell from the University of North Carolina.
Do I know that name?
This pick, of course, Drake Powell, is actually going to Brooklyn.
And with the 23rd pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Asa Newell.
Hey! Big Or. Okay.
So a Georgia guy staying in
Let's
Georgia
go.
again. Asa Newell
I messed with that
transfers
pick.
to the Atlanta
Okay.
Hawks.
Hey, they gonna be
And
nice.
with the
They're gonna be a
24th
good
pick
team to
in the
watch.
2025 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Neek Clifford
Who?
from Colorado State University.
And how fitting
Hey, his
that
nose
he is
pointy, I
wearing
ain't gonna lie.
Sacramento Kings purple. As he hears his name called here, this is a young man who went back
They go to
to
OKC?
school at Colorado State last season, and it really paid off.
With the 25th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Jace Richardson
Okay.
from State University.
Look at that. Good pick.
With the 26th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Ben Saraf from
I-
Ganoshia, Israel.
Hey,
In the
that was too close to Ben Simmons, bro.
Nets fans are loving this one. The 6'6" guard from Germany, but was born in Israel, and he began his basketball pro career at 16.
Nah, we use MacBook, bro. We don't use Windows.
And with the 27th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Danny Wolf from the University of Michigan.
Oh, that's one, bro. Hey, have y'all seen his highlights? Bro, he's like a 7-foot point guard, bro. He be sizing people up. I seen him split a screen behind the back wrap, and he laid it up. He could have just punched it. If he had that swag, he would have just punched it. But he was like, nah, too nonchalant for all of that. He's nice. He's gonna be nice. Hold on. He's nice, bro. And I'm an Ohio State fan. Let's go Buckeyes. But hey, he's tough.
And now you see the mix of joy and relief as he shares this moment with his older brothers, Josh, Sam, Jake, his father, Joe, his mom, Tina.
Guess where I'm going to go in this
28th
league?
pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Hugo Gonzalez from Madrid,
We don't like the Celtics around here, bro. Congrats to Buddy, but
With the 29th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Liam McNeely from the University of Connecticut.
okay. Now he gotta go. I don't know how he gonna get no buckets with that. Jalen Green, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, because they all ball dominant. They all guards. That was the worst trade, bro. Oh my, that was horrible.
Part of the Montverde team that went 33-0 alongside Cooper Flag, Derek Queen.
With the 30th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the LA Clippers select Yannick Conan.
What are we doing?
Niederhauser
Are you nice,
from
bro?
Basel, Switzerland, and Penn State University.
This better not be a bad
Conan
pick.
Niederhauser, again, Perk, one of these young men who decided to come anyway, something you talked about wishing you had done.
That concludes the first round. The
Hey.
second round of the draft will begin tomorrow at 8 p.m. on ESPN.
Congrats. Congrats to all these young people out here. I'll see y'all on this. Whoa. Hold on, am I stuttering? I will catch y'all later, man. Tune into the Twitch. We live right now. Tuck Too Nasty. Signing out. Deuces.